Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Adventures on the Gorge, the adventure resort where wild meets wonderful on the rim of the New River Gorge in West Virginia. Find whitewater rafting, rock climbing, ziplining, and lodging at adventuresonthegorge.com.
There's a spring in the mountain, it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey and Glasser and by the West Virginia Tourism Office, welcome to another Mountain Stage with our special guest host, Kathy Mattea.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning round, a simple song. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the mountain state of West Virginia. I'm Kathy Mattea, sitting in once again for Larry Gross, and we're at our home, the Culture Center's Theater here in Charleston, West Virginia. Thank you for tuning in. You're going to be glad you did. An influential musician who's seen it all, David Bromberg and his quintet are here. Yeah. One of the most popular touring bands out there today, The Devil Makes Three, will be with us next hour. Later on this hour, we'll hear from Miss Eliza Gilkyson on her 8th appearance on our show. We'll also have Matt Lorenz, also known as the Suitcase Junket. Wait till you hear this guy. But we're going to start this hour with a musician making his first appearance on Mountain Stage. He's from County Armagh in Northern Ireland. He's been playing uilleann pipe since he was 10, and he was 3 times All-Ireland champion. He also plays whistle, flute, cittern, guitar, and man, can he sing. He teaches in Ireland and Scotland, and in his spare time, he's also a medical doctor, yes. So if you get overcome by how beautiful his music is, he can take care of that too. His current album is his first solo album. It's called Hearts Broken, Heads Turned, and Irish Music Magazine says, he packs more punch than a boxing glove factory. Please give a warm Mountain Stage welcome to Jarlath Henderson.
It's lovely to be here. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. That was, actually, we've just made a new album called Raw. It's not released yet, but we do have it here. And that was a set of tunes off it. Do you guys like sad songs? All right. Thank goodness for that. All my songs are sad. This is a big, dark, epic story song from the northeast of Scotland called The Two Brothers.
Of two brothers going to school in the evening, coming home, and one unto the other said, "Oh, can you throw a stone? Oh, can you throw a stone?" "Well, I can't throw a stone," he said, "and neither kick a ball. But come ye o'er to yonder green wood, and we'll try a wrestle and fall. We'll try a wrestle and fall." They wrestled up and wrestled down till they both fell to the ground. And John took out his little penknife and gave Willie a deadly wound, and gave Willie a deadly wound. "Will you take off your white linen shirt, tear it from gore to gore, and wrap it all around my wound, so it will not bleed the more, so it will not bleed the more." And he took off his white linen shirt, and he tore it from gore to gore, and he wrapped it all around the wound. But I bled the more, oh, I bled the more. Tell your father, dear, tonight when I go home. We'll tell him I've gone to England, and a scholar I'll come home, and a good scholar I'll come home. And what will I tell your sister, dear, tonight when I go home? I'll tell her I've gone to London town to buy her a silken gown, oh, to buy her a silken gown. And what will I tell your stepmother tonight when I go home? I'll tell her the last prayer she prayed for me was that I would ne'er come home, that I would ne'er come home. What will I tell your own true love tonight when I go home? I'll tell her I'm laying in the cold, cold clay, and that I will ne'er come home, that I will ne'er come home.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's really fun to be here. We're going to lighten the mood up a bit with a couple of barn dances. I don't know if you're allowed to dance barn dances in here. Well, first time for everything. These are called Eddie Duffy's barn dances. Woo. All right. Let's give it up for Mr. Utsa Blal on piano. And my brother from another mother, Mr. Innes Watson on guitar.
Jarlath, Henderson, everybody!
We're going to leave you with a song called Courting is a Pleasure. Cheers, guys.
Courting is a pleasure between my love and I, and it's down in yonder valleys I will meet her by and by. It's down in yonder valleys she is my heart's delight, and it's with you, lovely Molly, I will stay till the broad daylight. Going to church on Sunday, my love, she passed me by, and I knew her mind was altered by the roving of her eye. I knew her mind was altered by a lad of high degree. Oh, Molly, lovely Molly, your looks have wounded me. Saying, here's a glass, dear Molly, for our courtship is at an end. So raise your glass, dear Molly, drink the bottle dry for me, for there are 10 guineas wagered that married will ne'er be. Oh, never court a wee girl with a dark and a roving eye. Just kiss her and embrace her, never tell her the reason why. Just kiss her and embrace her till you cause her heart to yield. For a faint-hearted soldier never gained a battlefield. Oh, farewell, Ballymoney, and to County Antrim too. Likewise, farewell, Molly, for I ne'er will again see you. America lies far away across the ocean blue, and I'm bound for there, dear Molly, and again I'll ne'er see you.
What's up, Val? Innes Watson. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Jarlath Henderson. Woo! Thank you. That was wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Jarlath won In 2003, the BBC Radio 2 Young Folk Award of the Year, which is a very prestigious award, and at the time he was the youngest person ever to do so. His latest album is called Hearts Broken, Heads Turned. It's a modern take on a lot of traditional Celtic songs, so you might want to check that out, and maybe by the time you get into that, his new album, Raw, will already be out. It's time to welcome our singer, Julie Adams, to do a song for us. And as always, she'll be joined by the Mountain Stage Band. Ron Soul, the leader of the band, will be playing harmonica for you tonight. Ryan Kennedy and Michael Lipton are our electric guitarists. Bob Thompson is at the piano. Steve Hill plays bass for us, and Ahmed Solomon is our drummer. Yeah. Julie has chosen a song by J.B. Lenore called Feelin' Good.
All the money in the world spent on feeling good. A wino met me in the street. He said, help me find some sneaking Pete. Help me, brother, I wish you would. I feel so I wanna feel good, feeling good, feeling good. All the money in the world spent on feeling good.
Stage Band with Feeling Good. Oh yeah, and a little of me too. I'm Kathy Mattea, filling in for Larry Gross this week, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Morgantown, Wheeling, St. Louis, D.C., Boston, Alabama, Florida, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by the West Virginia Tourism Office. There are places you visit and places you behold. You'll find natural wonders and endless experiences in the Mountain State. West Virginia, a place that's almost heaven. More information at wvtourism.com. Additional support provided by hip, historic Charleston, West Virginia. You'll find live music 7 nights a week in West Virginia's capital city. It's music from the hip. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. You're listening to Mountain Stage from NPR. If you missed part of Mountain Stage or want to hear something again, just visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs we don't have time for on the radio, as well as the complete finale song. Do us a favor, if you would, and leave a rating or review wherever it is you listen. Our next guest is a 2-time Grammy nominee making her 8th appearance on Mountain Stage. Her first time was 30 years ago in 1989, so she's an old friend of the show. She is a world-class songwriter bearing beautiful and poetic witness to the difficult and the impossible and finding beauty in what she sees. Her songs are unflinching but not angry. Her latest album is called Secularia. She's a member of the Texas Music Hall of Fame, the Austin Music Hall of Fame, and the Austin Songwriter Hall of Fame. Do you have any idea how many songwriters there are in Texas and what an achievement that is? Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Eliza Gilkyson.
Thank you. A great pleasure to be back here. 30 years, oh my God. I was old then. Well, I thought tonight I would start my little set here with a song that actually was taken from a poem that my grandmother wrote in 1949. And then my dad, who was a folk singer in the 50s and 60s, he put this to music in 1951. My dad had an Armed Forces radio show in 1951, and this was his theme song, a beautiful song that my grandmother wrote about just nature. And it's called The Solitary Singer. Dark comes down like a bird in flight. Most good people have gone to rest, but us poor fools who wake at night, when we're lonely, we sing our best. Listen and hark, out in the dark, a mockingbird in a tall oak tree. He busts his throat on a high, sweet note. Nobody knows he's there but me. He sings his best when nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Night comes down like a heron's wing. Honeysuckle is in the air. That's when I like to sit and sing. Nobody listens, but I don't care. Out in the swamp by a firefly lamp, an old frog fiddles his double bass. Over the hill, a whippoorwill sings her note from a secret place. She sings her best when nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Thank you. I love the idea of just, that's the non-commercialness of that song. You're really just singing because you just have this urge to sing. And we get so caught up in, doing this for the business, and then we forget, really just the plain simpleness of singing and nature just responding, Well, I'm waxing eloquent. My new record is called Secularia. Kathy mentioned it, and it's what I call a collection of what I have called over the years my secular hymns, and they're these. I think I sort of came out for this record. I've been sort of secretly hiding these songs and putting them at the end of my records over these last 30 years. And they're these sort of spiritual songs, and so I thought I would come out as a seeker on this record and just go ahead and claim it. And maybe a seeker who never actually really finds, but at least I'm out there looking. So that's kind of what the record's about, is really just, in a lot of ways, kind of deconstructing all these religious ideologies and trying to figure out what remains of the mystery and how to honor that. So this song is one of those, and it's called Through the Looking Glass. Through the looking glass, into another world where all is still. Majestic silence calls me, and I will walk on. Through the looking glass, reaching for a place my eyes can't see. Wandering in the nighttime where I'll be at dawn. Walking on and on through the green fields and the minefields to learn how love feels on this ocean. This mirror of my heart, the great devotion game. Beauty beckons like a pot of gold. Once upon a time I walked a road like this. through the looking glass, crossing the dark waters of my loneliness, living for the glimpses of life's holiness, through the looking glass. Stars don't have to tell me where to go. I've lived enough to know I want the whole of love. Walking on and on through the green fields and the minefields to learn how love feels on this ocean, this mirror of my heart, the great devotion game. Beauty beckons like a pot of gold. Once upon a time I walked a road like this, walking on and on through the looking glass, through the looking glass. Thank you. Please welcome from Shutesbury, Massachusetts, Jim Henry. So one of the things I was bumping into in this record was how do you say how grateful you are, and how do you convey that sense of wonder without sort of limiting yourself to some ideology, some sort of tight description of what of what that wonder should fit into. And so I really was trying to figure out how to work around that, and never really mention a deity and never really mention a belief system, and still somehow embrace all that and that mystery. So this song was one of the ones that I think I built the record around, and it's called Seculare, which is just a kind of a secular hymn. Thank you for the sun. Thank you for the full moon. Thank you for my true love's face and our lives in love consumed. Thank you for the stars, a home along the river. Thank you for the ancient groves and the fishes brown and silver. All things running wild, grass enough for grazing, water flowing clean and pure, all the beauty that saves me. Thank you for the dawn, oceans rise and fall in, children born to carry on, and the end that's always calling. Thank you for the songs, thanks for all my good luck, all the things that don't go wrong, and the hopes that won't give up. Thank you for my tears, loved ones who forgave me. Thank you for my darkest years, all the sorrows that made me. And the beauty that saved me. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to crank this up a little. So we're going to do one more song. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for having me again to Mountain Stage, and Jim Henry. So this song is also off Seculary, and I think this was written about a few nights after the 2016 election, and I was trying to pull myself together, and it's the sort of thing happened where you could sort of see what was going to unfold as a result of this election, and once it happened, and I think so many of us were unprepared emotionally, and so a lot of people I know kind of went into a cave for a while, but then. I had this sense of this rallying, this sort of, I could feel it. I could feel everybody just first going through this emotional thing and then pulling themselves up, and then I started to feel everybody out there, gearing up for this battle, and so I ended up writing this song about that because I thought there was like these lifelines, between us, that connecting us all to each other, even though we were down in the dumps, but we have each other, and we still do, and there's a lot of us. And so this song is called Lifelines, and it's for those people. The sinner cannot hold. This is somebody else's dream. Out of the nighttime, lifelines glow in the dark. Order falls apart. Nothing is as it seems, and all of the like minds who reel from this blow to the heart turn to each other on the night of the supermoon. was nowhere left to run. Now it's time to do or die. Time for grieving, time for saying goodbye. Time for leaving the lands of the beautiful lie. As we gaze into the future on the night of the supermoon. Sinner cannot hold. The old world has come and gone. Out of the nighttime, sight lines turn towards the dawn. And now it cannot be undone. Everyone must do their part, and hearts like lifelines will light our way home in the dark. Moving into tomorrow on the night of the supermoon. Thank you. Thank you.
Eliza Gilkyson with Jim Henry sitting in. Her latest album is Secularia. It includes collaborations with the Tosca String Quartet, Sean Colvin, and the late great beloved Jimmy LaFave. Yeah. Eliza comes from a musical family. Her dad was nominated for an Academy Award for the song The Bare Necessities from the Jungle Book that we all grew up singing. Yeah. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is larry@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and peek behind the scenes on our Instagram. All those links are at our website, mountainstage.org. Our next guest is a maker of many things, including music, wine, and public art. I wish everyone listening on the radio could see him. He looks like a cross between Salvador Dali and a carnival barker, and his mustache deserves its own Facebook page, and may even already have one. His name is Matt Lorenz, but for the last 10 years, he's been making music as the Suitcase Junket. He's technically a one-man band. His latest album is called Mean Dog Trampoline. It was produced by Steve Berlin of Los Lobos. There's a lot of energy running around in that body, and he uses all of it to coax music out of things that are not usually meant to be musical. His setup includes a Sears guitar he found in a dumpster covered with mold, old bones, silverware, a gas can, a cook pot, a suitcase, a baby shoe, and a circular saw blade. His music is deep and challenging and totally joyous and whimsical. Please welcome the phenomenon known as the Suitcase Junket.
And if you touch me right, you can have it all of my heart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The heart of gold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you whistle high, I will sing for you. It may not be nice, but you know it's true. True to the heart, yeah, yeah, yeah. The heart of the dog, yeah, yeah, yeah. True to the heart, yeah, yeah, yeah. Heart of the dog, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, books better, choke chains better, choke chains better, choke chains. Stay by your side if you feed me well. Yeah, I'll protect your life. Oh, I'll give 'em hell. Hell of my heart, yeah, yeah, yeah. The heart of a dog, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. The hell of my heart, yeah, 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 yeah. The
day. By now she was really shouting. Yeah, she was pacing like a raging bull with a heart head full of hurt, head full of doubting. Yeah, like everything I thought I had, it turned half bad before I got to think about it. Well, I was living on a lunar line with borrowed rhymes. Yeah, but I burned my time without it. But these old head of mine, they keep me up at night. But then I knew, like I knew on the day that we met, like I was leaning on a jukebox looking at Jones, and I heard somebody holler, hey, get out of my dreams. And when you see me, baby, please put on your high beams, put on your high beams, put on your high beams, put on your, put on your, put on your high beams, put on your high beams, put on your high beams, put on your high. Do you really want to feel this way? Or would you rather stay and make this night about us? What 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 about us? This is fun. Everything I like, everything I like. Everything I like happens at night. Happens at night. Yeah, happens at night. Now there's a word that he never said. She was always so Novocaine chilled out. And he was living up inside his head with a vision of a front porch laundry on the line. But then the sun would go down and the neon lights, yeah, they flicker for a minute. They both started living in the sound of that jukebox superhero. Hold me on the spinning. Everything I like, everything I like. Everything I like happens at night. Happens at night. Yeah, happens at night. Everybody's talking about some new sound, funny, but it's still rock and roll to me. And I spent all my money on that brand new pair of speakers, so I stole that old Billy Joel CD. And it sounds it was receding into the night, and the door on the horizon never feels quite right. Once the sun sinks in again, and all the world is dark and dim, and everybody's dressed up for the weekend. Oh, when the radio hits your favorite song at 3.5 minutes, never felt so long. Makes you feel all sick and strong, but Thank you all so much. What a treat to be back in West Virginia. It feels like a home away from home. I got to give a shout out to the Purple Fiddle, one of my favorite places. I'm going to play a song now called, the title of this song is Scattered Notes from a First-Time Homebuyer's Workshop. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's a very honest title, because that's what it is. I took a workshop, I took some notes. They were illegible. It was as though I heard a word, and I wrote it down, and then I heard another word, and I wrote it down too without connector words. And other than that, it was just sort of populated by doodles of imaginary critters. Mostly of the sort of like reptile-bird crossbreeds that you see roaming the earth these days. Anyway, as you can tell, I don't like to let things go, so I found this pile of incomprehensible words, and I was like, I could do something with you. And so I wrote this song for you. With things always changing and nothing stays the same. When funds are free in this economy, the money comes down and the lenders come up with the health and the stairs and the safety. Dangerous sanitation, leaky windows and loans, attractive terms, the grants will come and go. Categories and definitions, median incomes and strange equations established by a formula. But a mean old dog and a trampoline, oh, a mean old dog and a trampoline, oh, a mean old dog and a trampoline is all right with me. Well, it changed a few days ago. Don't worry, we'll get to those. Establish the balance in the home. Yeah, bank for banks is supposed to come out the most exciting. I want to tell you about is there any interest in Chicopee? No. Energy assessment, invest in yourself. Commitments and contingencies contest. But as of right now, the figures are revised and it's a real relationship. But a mean old dog and a trampoline is a mean old dog and a trampoline. Oh, a mean old dog and a trampoline is all right with me. A mean old dog and a trampoline, a mean old dog and a trampoline, a mean old dog and a trampoline is all right with me. Thank you all so much. This has been such a treat. I got one more song for you. So I'm so glad that someone else introduced the band tonight, because I had to stop introducing the band because they were all getting egos. They're like giving themselves names. They were demanding socks and pedicures, like fresh shoes and things. But anyway, the trade-off for not introducing the band is that I did let them star in a music video for this next song, which is called Dandelion Crown. Thanks again for listening. This has been wonderful. What a group. What a group. Ain't no potion strong enough to exorcise her demons, but that won't stop her trying. She's got piles of good reasons. This heartbreak and that love lost, new one every season. Doors the edge, or so she says. Plus it's so damn pleasing. So she follows every longing into luxury and laughter, but it leads her into loneliness, lost reeling in the rafters. No one would believe the photos of before and after, least of all herself. Pride's denial's a bitter master. If for once she's good and loaded, she can ease away in the old days. Memories of good good times unrestricted, wild, weird ways, and how the golden light would linger long after it should fade, hanging on to her and dawn is shining in a fresh day. When she told me that she loved everybody, I know I kinda turned it away. I was blinded by my pride, always hoping I know the words that might make us But the amber of nostalgia, all them shadows trapped in real time, snapped her back into her glass, her gaze aglow in light lines, and everyone around her for a moment has a real smile. Glory graces every face and sparks the inner child with the day. Thank you.
The Suitcase Junket. Matt Lorenz. Yeah, that was something. He was influenced by Tom Waits when he heard Tom say, "Tone is everything." He can get tone out of anything. His latest album is called Mean Dog Trampoline, and for those of you listening at home, please go try to see him live. It's an amazing thing. And just as a little aside, just as a small aside, in the first song, for those of you at home listening, it sounded like he was playing a flute. No, that's his voice. It's called tooth and throat singing, and that's just one more thing he does, you know, in his spare time when he's driving around the country. We'd like to say a special hello to you right now if you're listening over WDDE in Dover, Delaware, and on KBSU in Boise, Idaho. We hope you'll be with us next time when Larry will be back hosting again, this time with Tank and the Bangas, Justin Towns Earl, the Trues, Adia Victoria, and Courtney Marie Andrews. I'm Kathy Matea, sitting in for Larry Gross, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage from NPR. Thank you so much. And welcome to the second hour of Mountain Stage. I'm your guest host, Kathy Mattea, sitting in tonight for Larry Gross. I'm glad you joined us, and I think you will be too. Later this hour, we'll hear the David Bromberg Quintet. But we're going to begin this hour with the trio known as The Devil Makes Three. Their music is a combination of folk, Delta blues, ragtime, rock and roll, and a little bit of punk thrown in for good measure. Their current album is called Chains Are Broken. They are raucous and retro, and they have toured non-stop since their debut in 2002 and built a die-hard following, as you can hear in the background here on Mountain Stage. They've played everywhere from Lollapalooza and Bonnaroo to Hardly Strictly Bluegrass, and the weekend that this show airs, they're headlining at Red Rocks. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, The Devil Makes Three.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
We used to get drunk, start to fight, go out looking on a Saturday night. You had me running like it was for my life, drinking down fumes like that neon light. But now its chains are broken, I've been set free. I was blind, now I see that when you're treated like a dog, that's how you start to behave. You're gonna miss me like a master's mistake. Yeah, we take pills, pray to die, and give ourselves a suicidal lullaby. Nobody driving and I'm passenger side. I became the master of the long goodbye. But now its chains are broken, I've been set free. I was blind, now I see that when you're treated like a dog, that's how you start to behave. You're gonna miss me like a master's mistake. Greatest height. He said, I don't need no classes, I got perfect hindsight. I say we pray for lightning and hold on to this kite till its chains are broken, I've been set free. I was blind, now I see that when you're treated like a dog, that's how you start to behave. You're gonna miss me like a master's mistake. You're gonna miss me like a master's mistake. You're gonna miss me like a master's mistake. on Sunday, work on Monday, Tuesday I got Friday on my mind. Got that dollar to lend, hour to spend. For my friends I've always got the time. Deep my heart, 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 deep my heart. There's a terrible man, deep my heart, deep my heart, deep down in my heart. I know what I am. Deep down, deep down, deep down, deep down, deep down behind my eyes, under the suit, under my skin, deep at the roots, deep down, deep in my heart, 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 deep in my heart, deep in my heart. There's a terrible man, deep in my heart. I know what I am, deep in my heart. There's a terrible man. I know what I am. Thank you guys so much. Guess I grew up on an old dirt road. Pedal to the metal, always did what I was told. Till I found out that my brand new clothes came secondhand from the rich kids next door. Grew up fast, I guess I grew up mean. 1,000 things inside my head I wish I ain't seen. Now I just wander through a real bad dream, watching it all come apart at the seams. Thank you, Jack Daniels, old number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. And I know I can't stay here too long, can go a week without doing wrong. Thank you, Jack Daniels, old number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. And the angels start to look good to me. They're gonna have to deport me to the fiery deep, to the fiery deep, fiery deep, fiery deeps. Sitting as the bar stool starts to roll roots, feeling like an old worn-out pair of shoes. Tell me what is it that I should do when I'm swimming in the liquor only halfway through. I watch as wings spread as wide as could be, come down here and wrap them around me. 'Cause all I want to do now is fall to sleep. Come down here and lay next to me. Thank you, Jack Daniels, old number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. And up here the bottle never runs dry. You never wake up with those tears in your eyes. Thank you, Jack Daniels, old number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. And I know I can't stay here too long, can go a week without doing wrong, without doing wrong, without doing wrong, without doing wrong. I wanna tell you a story. Ain't got no characters in it but me. I wanna sing you a sad song. Most of it I don't expect you to believe. Starts off just a whiskey and wine, on some miles of travel and some real good times. But it ends in a dark corridor where there ain't no windows and there ain't no doors. Yeah, that's me. Drinking off that bottle, drifting out to sea. Yeah, that's me. Sitting there staring and shaking like a leaf. Yeah, that's me. Leaning on my shovel in this graveyard of dreams. Yeah, that's me. Leaning on my shovel in this graveyard of dreams. I want to take you to a shipwreck, 1,000 miles underneath the Black Sea. It looks like everybody's sleeping, but look close, they're dead indeed. I want to lead you to an armchair, deep back in the files of my mind. I want to sit you in a candle's light, where I've been spending all of my time. Yeah, that's me. Drinking off that bottle is drinking on for me. Yeah, that's me. Sitting there staring, shaking like a leaf. Yeah, that's me. Leaning on my shovel in this graveyard of dreams. Yeah, that's me. Leaning on my shovel in this graveyard of dreams. Come paint my face, come take my hand. I do not wish you to understand. Someday you too will go to war, and by that time may you not fear death anymore. Fortune may hold you, she's not your friend. Kind word spoken, bows deep in. Foulest creature may wear the sweetest smile. Oh, do not fear, for I will see you in a while. Come paint my face, come take my hand. I do not wish you to understand. Someday you too will go to war, and by that time may you not fear death anymore. Eyes upon you through the years, all of your troubles, all of your fears, always watching, always see. I am you now and you are me. If I should fall, you take my sword. All that is mine will be yours. Do not fear for those we leave behind. The blood that runs in your veins, it is mine. Come paint my face, come take my hand. I do not wish you to understand. Someday you too will go to war, and by that time may you not fear death anymore. And by that time may you not fear death anymore. I am a stone falling through black water. On the bottom I start again. I am a stone falling through black water. My fall, it never ends. My fall, it never ends. Come paint my face, come take my hand. I do not wish you to understand. Someday you too will go to war, and by that time may you not fear death anymore. Come paint my face, come take my hand. I do not wish you to understand. Someday you too will go to war, and by that time may you not fear death anymore. And by that time may you not fear death anymore. And by that time may you not fear death anymore.
Thank you. This is wonderful. Thank you guys so much. I can hear a pin drop. We're going to play our loudest song now, as we've been instructed to do.
Everybody says that the end's in sight. Shadow is moving in the minds of men. We made our home inside this lion's den. Salute soldiers, the boss is in sight. It makes no distinction between wrong and right. Well, everybody has their price. Is that true? Is that right? Who is I enemy? Today it's you, tomorrow me. Well, that wind, it's blowing hard outside, and the fires of war, they still burn so bright. I'm praying for some rain tonight. Open hand's a blessing, closed hand a curse. Everything that grows started out in the dirt. Don't you worry about the land or your place of birth. They say the first will be last, but will the last be first? And yes, you heard he said now, talk is cheap. Yes, that depends on the words that you speak. Memphis, Tennessee, 1968. You can get filled full of holes for the things that you say. Well, everybody has their price. Is that true? Is that right? Who is our enemy? Today it's you, tomorrow me. Well, that wind keeps blowing hard outside, and and the fires of war, they still burn so bright. I'm praying for some rain tonight. Oh, there's still some things here that gold can't buy. Why would we paint this world black and white? Everybody can choose a side, but when the train keeps on moving, you're along for the ride. Well, everybody has their price. Is that true? Is that right? Who is our enemy? Today it's you, tomorrow me. Well, that wind is blowing hard outside, and the fires of war, they still burn so bright. I'm praying for some rain. I'm praying for some rain. I'm praying for some rain tonight.
Thank you guys so much. We got one more song for you, Rare, The Devil Makes Three. Mom, if you're going to come to these things, you need to behave.
Rather be a devil living life on a tail than to be an angel at a church affair. Like electric sound in the deep of the night, burning down the house along with everything in sight. I ain't crazy or nut just to give you people some. Quiet in the head, ain't no way to get it done. If you're gonna raise a ruckus, one word of advice: if you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. You wanna make a little mess, you wanna make a little crime. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. That's right. Riding around the land to all the little towns. Well, my blood gets boiling when that racket buckles loud. Fire up the motors, we got all of us in. Spread the bread all over town and do it all again. Well, most things that I know I didn't learn in class. The road don't go forever, so ride it while it lasts. If you're gonna raise a ruckus, one word of advice: if you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. You wanna make a little mess, you wanna make a little crime. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. That's right. Rather be a devil living life on the tail than to be an angel at a church affair. Like electric sound in the deep of the night, burning down the house along with everything in sight. I'm an electric gambling son with a feeling ain't right. We lay it down tonight, yeah, we lay it down tonight. If you're gonna raise a ruckus, one word of advice: if you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. You wanna make a little mess, you wanna make a little crime. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right. You wanna make a little mess, you wanna make a little crime. If you're gonna do wrong, buddy, do wrong right.
Yay! The devil makes three. Wonderful, wonderful. Their new album is called Chains Are Broken. Pete Bernhard, Lucia Torino, and Cooper McBean. So I just want to say, these guys, they make really fun, raucous music that's so fun to dance to, but peel away the layers and listen to some of their words. Because getting into their lyrics, they're a pretty amazing writing going on here. It's time to welcome our piano player, Bob Thompson, to the stage. Bob has chosen the song St. Louis Blues by W.C. Handy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's Bob Thompson right there with W.C. Handy's St. Louis Blues. This is Kathy Mattea, sitting in for Larry Gross, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Morgantown, Wheeling, St. Louis, D.C., Boston, Alabama, Florida, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by the West Virginia Tourism Office. There are places you visit and places you behold. You'll find natural wonders and endless experiences in the Mountain State. West Virginia, a place that's almost heaven. More information at wvtourism.com. Additional support provided by hip, historic Charleston, West Virginia. You'll find live music 7 nights a week in West Virginia's capital city. It's music from the hip. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. You're listening to Mountain Stage from NPR. Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Adventures on the Gorge, the adventure resort where wild meets wonderful on the rim of the New River Gorge. Find whitewater rafting, rock climbing, zip lining, and lodging at adventuresonthegorge.com. We hope you'll take a look at our website, mountainstage.org. There you'll find links to our podcast, and you can follow us on just about every form of social media. And of course, we invite you to follow us to our next live show. You can find out where we'll be and get your tickets at mountainstage.org. We're going to end the show tonight with a very special guest. Dr. John called him an American icon. His latest album is called The Blues, The Whole Blues, and Nothing But the Blues. His tongue is planted firmly in his cheek, but this is loose, deep grooving blues and master guitar playing. He's a serious musician who is having serious fun. He speaks blues fluently, whether it's Texas Roadhouse blues, Chicago blues, Kansas City blues, Mississippi Delta blues, or talking blues. After a successful career, he took a 20-year break and became a renowned violin expert and still has a shop in Wilmington, Delaware. He's a protege of the Reverend Gary Davis, who claimed him as a son, and he's arguably the godfather of Americana. Please welcome to the stage the David Bromberg Quintet.
I know the sun's gonna shine and my back door in my backyard. Can't you hear me talking to you? The sun gonna shine in my back door some sweet day. I know the wind gonna come till it blow these blues away. Oh yeah. People might try to tell you the weary blues, the weary Lord, can't you hear me talking to you? I say some people might try to tell you the weary blues ain't so bad. That must not have been the same kind of weary blues I had. This stuff will kill you. The blues ain't nothing but an aching heart disease. It's just a slow consumption, people killing me by the grave. Oh, the blues ain't nothing but a low down weary, a low down, Lord, can't you hear me talking to you? The blues ain't nothing but a low down aching. And if you never did have them, I truly hope you never will. The first time that woman quit me this month, she wouldn't even tell me why. Oh, the first time that the girl left me this month, well, she wouldn't even tell me why. I couldn't eat, sleep, drink, or work. It was all I could do to stretch across the bed and cry. You know, the second time that the girl quit me this month, ooh, I really did lose my mind. The second time that she quit me this month, oh, it was like I just walked around the apartment talking to myself. I tell you all the truth, I didn't know whether to just sit down or go blind. know, the third time the woman quit me, third time this month, I was still begging her to take me back. You believe that? The third time that the girl quit me, third time. Woo! And I was like a fool, begging her to take me back. She said, I don't quite know how to break it to you, Junior. She called me Junior. But there appears to be something crucial you lack. This month, woo, I was on her jive. Yeah, the fourth time that the girl left me this month, I was on her jive. I packed everything I own and went back to the country. Won't hang around here for number 5. This month, it ain't my mother or my father, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It ain't my mother, ain't my father, only me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Oh yeah, it's me. It's me. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Yes, yes, it's me. It's me. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It ain't the deacon, oh, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Well, it ain't my brother, ain't my sister, only me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Oh yeah, it's me. It's me. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Yes, yes, it's me. It's me. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It ain't the preacher, ain't the deacon, only me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It ain't the preacher, ain't the deacon, only me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Oh yeah, it's me. It's me. Well, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Yes, 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 me. It's me. Well, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It ain't the rabbi, ain't the mullah, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It ain't the rabbi, ain't the mullah, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. My Lord, it's me. It's me. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. My Lord, it's me. It's me. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. I got a great privilege right now. This is what I've been looking forward to.
I could lord it over all my friends back home. I have somehow talked Kathy Mattea into singing a tune with me. Kathy, that introduction,
Yes.
can I have it in writing?
Sure.
Okay.
I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced her to my darling, and while they were waltzing, my friend stole my true love from me.
I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz. Heaven knows just how much I have lost. When I lost my little darling, the night they were playing that beautiful Tennessee waltz. In the darkness to the Tennessee waltz, and I feel like I'm falling apart because it's stronger than whiskey and deeper than sadness. This sorrow she's left in my heart. Well, it must be the fault of the Tennessee waltz. I never knew just how much it would cost, because I didn't see it coming. It's all over but the crying. Blame it all on the Tennessee waltz. I remember the night and the Tennessee Walk. Heaven knows just how much I have lost. When I lost my little darling, the night they were playing that beautiful Tennessee Waltz. This is Mark Cosgrove playing the mandolin and guitar. This is Slavik Zenyashenko playing bass and singing the high parts. Hidden behind the drums is Josh Kanuski. And this is Nate Grower playing the fiddle. All through northern Oregon, always by my side, sleeping in those narrow beds, then we'd ride, drinking in those greasy bars, keeping out of sight, all soaked service station junk, then we'd ride. You know, that damn road seemed like it went forever. Exhaust fumes made our eyes turn red and swell. With our clothes stuck to the seats and to our bodies, it was a sinking summer trip through southern hell. Eating carbonated junk, churning up inside, all soaked service station junk, then we'd ride. Silence in the front seat, trying not to start the fight. Quiet, half-head crying, then we ride. You know, a man can grow to hate those grubby one-horse towns with the seamy movie houses long closed down. Nowhere to go from here but up or down the road. And there's nothing over there but the same damn town. Another sour coffee cup, one more piece of cardboard pie, buy a toothbrush and a change of clothes, then we'll ride.
The David Bromberg Quintet. Woo! Yeah. Ain't nothing they can't play. So, you know, a lot of the acts on this show wouldn't exist if David Bromberg hadn't paved the way first. Just a short list. He's collaborated with Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Jerry Garcia, the Eagles, Phoebe Snow, and the list goes on and on. He is credited with co-inventing a new genre of music in the 70s called newgrass by producing a now legendary album with John Hartford called Aeroplane. And I'm here to say it is in large part because of that record that I am not a civil engineer right now. So thank you, David Bromberg and John Hartford. Our thanks to David Bromberg tonight and his quintet, to The Devil Makes Three, Jarlath Henderson, thanks to Eliza Gilkyson and the Suitcase Junket, and our thanks to you folks here at the Culture Center Theater in Charleston, West Virginia. Thank you once again to Larry Gross for inviting me to host this show. And special thanks to you there listening on the radio, because without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage. We never forget that. We hope you'll be back with us next time when Larry will be back with you for performances from Tank and the Bangas, Justin Townes Earl, The Trues, Adia Victoria, and Courtney Marie Andrews. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producers are Jeff Shirley and Vasilia Skoras. Assistant producers are Alexis Palmer and John Ingram. Production manager is Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Francis Fisher, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Patrick Stevens. Production assistance by Michael Lipton, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, Big J, and Woogie. Photographic services provided by Brian Blauser. Promotion is coordinated by Vasilia Skoras, John Ingram, and Music in Motion Promotions. Special thanks to Mountain Stage members Walter and Sean Williams for their generous support. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are just as soon as you can. I'm Kathy Mattea, and you've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Well, Bob Dylan's about to have a birthday, so we're going to do a Dylan song. Come gather round, go wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time team is worth saving, then you better start swimming, or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. All right, Eliza Gilkyson.
Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's naming. For the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changing.
Brian Kennedy on guitar. Bob Thompson on the piano coming up. David Bromberg, sing us a verse now. Nate Grower. David Bromberg, you want to sing one for us? Sing the
From
Senators.
Senators, Congressman, please heed the call. Don't block the doorway, don't block up the hall. For he who gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. For the times they are changing.
All right, Mark Cosgrove, play us some mandolin. All right, Jim Henry, you're next. All right, Matt Lorenz, the Suitcase Junket.
Some brothers and fathers throughout the land. Yeah, don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend a hand. For the times they are changing.
Michael Lipton on guitar. All right, Cooper McBean from The Devil Makes Three. All right, here comes Jarlath Henderson.
And the line that is drawn, and the curse it is cast, and the slow now will later be fast, as the present night will later be past, and the order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last, for the times they are changing.
All right, let's everybody sing. Come gather around, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. For the times they are a-changing. Yes, the times they are a-changing. Thank y'all very much.
Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser and by the West Virginia Tourism Office. This is NPR.